special guest. We have the lovely Darren Green show
Hey.
from the Darren Green podcast, period. And we have the vibrant, the one and only L Teddy 27. Now, Teddy, before we get started, I just want to just say, Teddy's been giving me a really hard time. He's been giving me a lot of crap for the last like 6 weeks because we haven't been able to align schedule. She's a busy girl. She's booked and busy. And every time we see each other, he has a problem with me. So I just want to just acknowledge that you're here and I'm happy to have you here. And yeah.
I know that's a shot at me because the next time I say something, you're gonna be like, go back and watch the video. I said I wanted you here. Hey, everybody in the chat.
You silly. I know some of the people in here it's got to be your people because the comments is already jumping in this.
No, TJ is one of your people.
I see. No, it's a couple people in here. No, it's my
TJ. I don't claim TJ is one of mine too, because TJ be over there with me every day. TJ is one of mine now.
Nah. She's still a part of the Medusa gang. So we have Sin in the house. We got some Cassandra, Micah, Serena, TJ. Hey, Brian. Hey, Shania. Hey to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. And let's just jump right into this topics. We got a lot on the docket. Evelyn Lozada's daughter is pregnant by the game. We have to talk about
what? I thought that was old.
It is old, but I haven't talked about it. So we're gonna talk about it here. We're gonna just briefly discuss it because there's really not much to say. We got to talk about Kamala Harris silencing Palestinian protesters or protesters of Is Not Real. We have to talk about this TGIF drama with Funky Dineva and Armand Wiggins. Nelly getting caught up with ecstasy in an uninsured car, allegedly. Michael Jordan's son was smoking that, tooting that booger sugar, and Chrisean Rock is liable for 8 years in jail.
They don't put Blueface in for phone.
He was sentenced before?
Yep. Oh, wait, did you see what Soulja Boy said about him?
Yes, I did.
Ow! I talked about it today. That made me cackle.
What'd he say?
He said something that was
he got graped in the booty.
Oh, that's not like that's not.
What's so funny? He said he in jail. He in jail.
That's not.
He in jail drinking grape Fanta in the booty. That's what we gonna say. Drinking grape Fanta.
Not Medusa said, "Oh, that's not." No. I mean,
that's not where I thought it was going. But did he really get sentenced to 4 years though? For real? Like,
I thought I read that he got 4 years.
Yeah, he got 4 years. That's what.
Good. Can you give him an extra 10?
Did you see his dad? We ain't see this motherfucker dad in a month of Sunday. Bitch, come out talk about some. Like, bitch, what? What are you saying?
Well, he was crying.
Yes.
but did you see Carlissa though? Did you see Carlissa on the Auntie podcast?
Yeah, girl. Because I don't want to end up like you.
I mean, heck, no. What? I don't remember who it was, but somebody was like, "Sometimes you got to sit down before you lay down." I know that's the fuck right. You lucky his ass ain't laid down yet. I mean, 4 years. That man. Listen, I'm gonna say this because I feel like we're talking about him too much. That boy is a menace to society. Him and his baby mama. And I really do feel like this is really the best. This is sad to say, but I really
that's
do
the
think
best thing for that child.
The best thing for the child, for them to not have. I mean, they done fucked that baby up. That child is gonna need years of counseling.
I blame Child Protective Services in their respective state because the fact that CPS went in the goddamn delivery room to get that baby soon as she popped that baby out, that's a travesty. That's a travesty.
And aren't you supposed to be testing babies for like alcohol syndrome and like, other like substances? But then again, I don't want to, I don't know. It's the privilege of it all. They was riding around.
He gone. Bye.
Okay. All right. Next, we can move on. Let's talk about these politics. Or do we want to, let's just talk about the politics.
Let's get the politics out the way, Gerald.
Let's get out the way. Kamala Harris told.
No, it's Kamala.
I'm sorry, Kamala. Is it? Okay, I don't. It's Kamala.
Yeah, it's Kamala.
Excuse me.
Because I don't want us to be accused of being like racist Republicans who purposely say the woman's name wrong.
Say
Is
it
it
again.
Kamala?
It's
Is it
Kamala.
Kamala? It's
Kamala.
like orange ass.
Not Kamala. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I feel like that's a okay. Kamala Harris. Vice President Kamala Harris told protesters of Is Not Real to shut the fuck up and vote. I'm going to play the clip and then we can digest.
You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that. Otherwise, I'm speaking.
Really thought she ate that. Like she was so proud of herself. And yeah, like it was a huge backlash. So yeah, that was her initial response. And then she decided, and then she was getting drug online. And this was her, I want to say 2 days later.
That I think that we are hearing from, and let me just say this on topic of what I think I'm hearing over there. Let me just speak to that for a moment, and then I'm going to get back to the business at hand. So let me say, I have been clear. Now is the time to get a ceasefire deal and get the hostage deal done. Now is the time. And the president and I are working around the clock every day to get that ceasefire deal done and bring the hostages home.
I don't want to be too political, but the president is not working on that. Let's just be clear. Shit,
Yeah,
baby, but the self-proclaimed Zionist that is your president, you know, genocide Joseph Robinette is not working on it.
Yeah.
And not only
Also,
that,
yeah.
can I just say, like, and I don't have much to say, but it's the backpedaling for me. Like, it's like you can tell when a cause really, like when you're really invested in a cause, you seem like vehemently annoyed when the topic comes up. It was very dismissive. It was very just like, okay, yeah, I know, and you know, okay, but and then she goes on to say, like, yeah, if you want Donald Trump to win, then say that. Say what? You mean free Palestine? Like, bitch, you say that, not bitch. Excuse me, Vice Kamala. Wait,
You got that's right.
Kamala.
No,
Vice,
you was right.
Vice Kamala Harris. You say that. You say free Palestine from the river to the sea, bitch. I'm not calling you a bitch. That's just how I speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just didn't like that. And then the way she like backpedal and like, it's the gas.
I wouldn't call it a backpedal.
backpedal.
I think there's a lot of things going on at one time. There's a lot of things that play at one time.
It's fear-mongering.
No, well, it's not. I'm not going to say it's a backpedal. There's one thing that prior to what was that? July 20 something, when it was announced that Joseph Robinette was dropping out, she could not full-throated give her own opinions on anything dealing with Gaza. She was on record saying that she wanted a ceasefire. That's not what Joseph Robinette wanted. So as the vice president, she couldn't be like, we need a ceasefire. And you know, Joseph Robinette is out here like, no, we're not doing that right now. Right. So she had to have that balance. Now, that's the one thing. The second thing, she was absolutely unequivocally wrong the way she responded to that first group where she said, you know, if you want Donald Trump, you know, I'm completely wrong. That's not how you handle that. And
I just say
and I say that because every presidential candidate, Republican, Democrat, and everything in between has protesters there. There are going to be people there. And part of your pedigree as the chief executive of this country, you have to be able to handle that with grace.
Diplomatic.
I don't want people to use Donald John as their person that you know is your barometer, because that's not normal. And I don't want to make him seem normal as if that's how things go. That's not normal. But generally, if you have protesters, there's a way to do that. And I think it wasn't necessarily a backpedal. After that, she got drugged, and she rightfully so got drugged. And her team said, "Hey, whore." And I'm not calling you a whore. That's just a term of endearment. If you see this, Miss Harris, I love you down. But that's my term of endearment. They told her, said, "Hey, whore, we're trying to win this." Joseph Robinette lost the young vote because of his stance on Israel and Hamas.
Yeah.
And you have gained a lot of them back. Don't ceremoniously lose all of that because you don't know how to keep it together. And then it doesn't look like you have the temperament to deal with the office because you are a black woman running for this office. And so you got to be light years ahead of and light years better than the raggediest white person, so that they think that you are equipped to be there. You cannot mess this up. You got too many people, too much money, too many people behind you. And so she went back and said, "Hey,
go
and
ahead."
handle it."
I think she realized what was going on, and I guess to piggyback what you said, El Teddy, it was a lot that was going on. I think when you're in the mix of a rally and you see protesters, and this is my only time I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, because with this administration, I was like, okay, side-eyeing y'all the whole time when we were talking about the whole Palestine situation. But now I feel like, being that she probably saw people protesting, she could have thought they were MAGA. She could have thought they were anybody. Like, I'm pretty sure they had their flags or whatever.
It was only six people. It was only six people.
They made it clear. They're waving.
Reason of me
they're
not
waving
knowing.
Palestinian flags.
I don't know if you are pro MAGA or pro this or pro whatever. You came to my rally to disrupt it, so I'm thinking that you're probably on the opposing side, until someone told her, "Hey, no, this is what that was about." So that's why she addressed it in the second.
No, she heard. No, it was clear. You could hear what they were protesting about. It was very clear. There was no justification for what she did.
You don't really.
At first, she was
that's why
she knew what they were saying. She knew who it was. She knew what the cause was. That's why she said, "Okay."
That's why she said, "If you want that to happen, vote for Donald Trump."
And then say that they're talking about free Palestine. Say that. Okay, yeah. If you want him to win, then say that. Which was very Hillary Clinton-like of you, very like, and that's, to me, it was a fear mom. It's like, bitch,
it was dismissive.
Not bitch. I'm saying, bitch. Me voting for you, like, we get it. Yes, you're the better opponent. This, that, and the third. But like that whole well, I'm better than Trump. That's
not a good argument.
Everybody is better than Trump at this point. So what else you got?
Hillary did that already.
And I think also,
and that's how she failed.
Right, and I think also, like I said earlier, you got to understand that even though it might have just been 6 people there are other people that are watching. You're in Michigan. Michigan has the largest concentration of Arab Americans there. Okay. They are watching you. There are
Palestinian Americans whose family is being affected, who have lost family members in Gaza. So it's like, could you imagine if like one of your kin or somebody that you knew personally was affected by this, and the but you know what I'm saying, this, the Vice President Kamala is like, yeah, say that. I don't know. I'm
well, there's one more other thing that another part to think about is the fact that you how do I put this delicately? You got to think about the fact that Kamala, you are dealing with people who could choose to say, "I'm not coming." You feel I'm gonna do just like I would have did Joseph Robinette. I'm not coming. And yeah, you may say the other side is wrong, but if both of y'all wrong, if I feel like both of y'all wrong, then hell, it's just a wash.
That's what I'm saying.
And yeah, and you can't afford to do that right now. It's too many. And my last
I don't think
point
nobody can afford to do that.
And my last point will be this. If you notice, people, one of the things against her is people says she can't go off script, or she can't go off the teleprompter, or she's not willing to get in front of the press and take questions. And that's the reason, right? And that's the reasons why people want to see what you do when you deal with protesters, because now you got to go off strip, because you might need to address them like, hey, I hear you and your voice does matter and I understand you and I am trying to get a ceasefire and I'm going to be here for you the whole time. I will stop everything you do and say, hey, can I have one of my staffers go get their information? I'd love to have a sit down with them.
Yeah.
And something like that, and then go right back to script. And that will go a long way to let the people know, oh, she's here for us. Oh, she care. And you'll get much more votes than that. But that, because the white people be like, oh, you see her rolling her neck and all of that. And then, because I would have been like, but I thought she wasn't black though. Because according to y'all, she wasn't black.
About the ceasefire. I'm just reading the comments real quick. Where was this energy 3 to 6 months ago? The pussyfooting around is crazy work, Sin City. Kamala has been asking for a ceasefire since February. She knew who they were because she had met with them before. She needs to tread lightly. She needs to be humbled. Absolutely. We can move on. We've talked about this far too long. Not too long. We've talked about this enough. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Haiti.
Sudan.
Free Sudan, thank you. And yes, and free Hawaii as well, and all other colonized places. Now let's get to the mess. So Shaneice Lozada, Evelyn Lozada's daughter, oldest daughter, is pregnant by the game.
She got her internal organs rearranged.
Listen, who is also her, what is it, like her auntie, like her, whose ex-wife, or whose baby mama is friends with her mother, Evelyn Lozada, to the point where they was even at each other's baby shower and everything. So as far as I'm concerned, the game has been grooming this woman, as far as I'm concerned.
Not the game, honey. You too old for this.
She's too old for this too. Shaneice, like, what the fuck? Why would you want to be fourth in line? Okay. The things you let the game do to you.
No, not now.
The man is built like a tripod.
I mean, maybe back in the day, but like now.
So you wouldn't let him get you pregnant?
Well, I mean,
you backpedal
back then. I mean, look, I definitely would have got his ass on. Let me stop.
Listen, I don't know. I mean, I'm just.
How old is Evelyn's daughter?
I believe we're the same age. Ain't she like 31?
Oh, well, shit,
okay. Well, she's 30. Okay, all right.
What is she do? Go ahead. Blow her back out there. Girl, you wanted your internal organs displaced. I
thought you meant
and I'm okay with it.
20 or 21 or something like that. I'm like, oh.
Let me see how old she is. I'm looking it up.
I know the game is 44. I know that.
Yeah, she's 31.
Look.
She's 31. Girl, that's good.
Well, no, it is grooming.
If anything, no.
Grooming is if they underage.
No, that ain't grooming. If anything, I side out Evelyn Lozada, because if her daughter's 31, Evelyn Lozada is not even 50.
Yeah, she's
48. She gotta be late 50s. What?
Girl, that means you had that girl at like 17.
12.
Why? What's the surprise with that? She had a young. Stranger things have happened.
But what I'm saying, the point that I'm making is, we can't make the daughter feel bad. At least she in her 30s.
Yeah, but I'm side-eyeing Evelyn as well, because I'm side-eyeing everyone. I'm just like, what the fuck is
this? These are grown people.
That's like me getting that's like me getting pregnant by my mom's friend's ex.
I guarantee you that happens all the time. That happens all the time.
So Evelyn dated him first.
No. Evelyn was friends with the mom was friends with his ex, because they're the same fucking age. Like,
but how is that grooming though?
Because he's been around her since she was like little. Not little, but like since she was like a teenager. Yeah.
Have they?
Yes. She was born, their child. Yes.
I mean,
they're like really good friends. They're really good friends. So she's been around the little. Okay, I'm done.
We can't say that he was grooming her.
Okay, it's still predatory, and then not only that, it's also given his history as well. Like, but yes. Okay. So Evelyn gave birth in 2014, which was 10 years ago, and so that means that she was like 21, And like apparently they knew each other. They were already friends and shit prior to that. So he's known her since she was at least a teenager. You don't think that that's like weird? Like that means she was looking at her. Okay, y'all some men. I'm talking to.
How you don't know if he
I
was
mean,
looking at her?
I'm not looking. Okay.
I can't say that.
Well,
I need some ladies to come and validate me because I know I'm not the one that I'm not the only.
I don't see this
Maybe
as
because I'm a
grooming or
woman and maybe
predatory.
it is, huh? What?
I don't see this as grooming or predatory.
It's very predatory. He's the same age as her mom. What are you
It
talking
doesn't
about?
matter. Medusa, that's a real thing. It has been for a long time. Women like older men. That's very common.
That's fine.
That's
He's
very
the same
common.
age as her mom. Okay. Knowing of someone and knowing someone is two different things. Y'all,
Because
okay.
what I'm saying, Medusa, is this. I know a lot of women who will date men old as their parents or older than their parents. That's a big thing. A lot of women like older men.
But they weren't friends with their parents and shit like that. Like that's when it's starting to get that. Well, that's weird to me. I'm sorry.
I will say this: I'm not messing with none of my parents. I couldn't even.
Friends.
I'm not either. But I'm not either. I can't either. But that's me. But what I'm saying is, how do we know it wasn't a situation where, when she got old and became an adult, he was like, "Damn, girl, I didn't know you was."
But you know what? I think it's different though when we're bringing the whole celebrity conversation into it, because it's just like, okay, yeah, you ain't gonna mess with Peanut that was your mom friend back in the day or whatever. But shit, if it was a Michael B. Jordan that's your mom, or somebody,
let me ask you this:
it can happen. I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm just saying it happens.
Let me ask this, Medusa. You said Evelyn and the game been friends for a long time.
Evelyn and his ex have been friends for a while.
So the game was not friends with Evelyn.
No.
So
but her ex, it's like, okay, it's like it's because I'm talking to men, it's women. It's like that's like I can't. It's like if my god sister or like my goddaughter started dating like my best friend's ex. Like that's too close.
But what I'm saying is that's way different. Because I'm thinking you saying that the game and Evelyn Lozada was like friends like that, so he grew up around her and they was always together. No. But that's not the situation. Okay, he could have easily been like, okay, oh hey, he could have never been looking at her like that because he wasn't really around her like that. And then she got grown and he came over and said, "Oh,
okay, that's fine. Regardless, this is still wrong because this is his fourth fucking child." Okay, and I'm looking at Shaneice and Evelyn. Evelyn, you it's funny. What's her name? Jackie done called your daughter a build a whore, and that's exactly what it's starting to look like. You done built this whore up to the you done built this woman up, and you didn't even train her right because she over here getting pregnant. She the fourth baby mama in line or the fourth child in line to a nigga that owes like millions of dollars in debt. Girl, let's move on.
If you're gonna get a rapper baby father child, get one that got money. Where the little babies at? Little baby.
You should have got with Kendrick. You know he over here. You know he cheating on his baby mama allegedly.
Not Kendrick, child. Kendrick. His whole yearly income came from that damn song. He ain't making that. Ooh, let me stop.
She's the third baby mama with the fourth child. Child, like I said. Okay, let's move on.
I mean, she just should have took a plan B. I mean, do something.
Period. Did y'all want to talk about Nicki and her sister going back and forth? I mean, I don't really have much.
That's Darren's. That's Darren's. I'll have a drink.
Girl,
I can play the clip.
Don't even
Please do.
Should I play the clip?
Go ahead, play
it. Hard, and I used to be bullied a lot for it because people used to say like, "Oh, if this person was your sister, why did she do this for you? Why did she do that for you?" And it's like at a young age, it's like you don't know how to answer questions like those. I never needed her to help me get to my goal. I just needed her to see that I can do it and she can be proud of me without having to think that I needed to have an easy way to get to the top.
Is that important to you to feel that sense of independence to do it yourself?
It really is important to me. I used to have this urge of just trying to like impress my sister. I'm not gonna lie. I always had this urge to impress her because anybody else I wouldn't give a about.
So what's your current relationship with Nicki?
We was never close. She was like always like busy. She be busy and stuff like that. I be doing my too. Like, even though people do think that like we are not cool, we're gonna argue. I'm not gonna lie. Me, like, my sister do be getting mad.
Voice is boring to me, but that's pretty much what she said. She didn't really say nothing too crazy, and here is Nicki's response.
Someone wanted to interview you. Yourself, right? It's always a bad sign if a person who's not even in your line of work or who has never been successful in your line of work is doing interviews with people in your line of work. Like, I think y'all think talent, like you could catch it like a cold, or maybe people could pass it through the genes. Even with blood relation, what God has given to me is mine.
It's really not funny.
I feel like I lost a lot of brain cells listening to both of them.
Both
Like
of
my
them, yes.
brain matter is dripping out of my damn ears. Listening to both of them, like I was like, what is happening? This attack on the English language. Please stop this attack.
I agree. It was hard to get through. They said a whole bunch of nothing. But Nicki, you ain't shit for talk. First of all, let me just say, for context purposes, that little girl is 18 years old and Nicki is 40. Darren, you know how old is Nicki?
She's 42 to be exact.
Okay, so that
42 to be exact.
Nick, I'm 42 to be exact.
She's twice that young girl's age.
Like, you've been on this earth.
You just heard.
You've been on this earth. I think isn't she turning? She's a Sag, so she got another birthday. So she'll be 43 in a couple months. Yeah,
more than twice that little girl's age.
Way too motherfucking old. Come on, like I'm just like, I get it, Darren. I already know what you're about to say because yes, her.
No, you do not know what I'm about to say, Joe.
I saw your commentary. Her sister has made comments about Nicki. Like, that's not the only thing that she said. She has made like fucked up comments about Nicki. I will say that. At the same
you did
time,
watch my commentary. You watch.
I watch. With that being said, Nicki, you are twice this little girl's age. And so I expect you to have twice the maturity level. Like, what are you doing? Like, and I mean, I don't have any sisters, but I do have siblings. And it's funny because, like, me and my youngest sibling, we're 13 years apart. And, like, there's definitely a disconnect in terms of, like, generations and just, like, I'm a boy, he's a girl. Like, I get that. So I could only imagine if me and my brother were, like, fucking 20-something years apart. Like, I get that. Like, I can see how that could cause, a rift with the relationship. But with that being said, I would never talk about, like, dog my sibling out and, like, pretty much call them a talentless piece of shit in a public space.
Right. And I think that let me just say this. Because hearing all of this, and I think what is happening is the girl don't know that she's being used to get information from her sister. We know that. Nicki knows that. Her sister clearly doesn't know that. That should not have been a conversation that went public. You should not have gone. I agree. And I said that on my show. She should have not gone on Queen Radio to talk about that. You get me, ma, get whoever you need to get this mediation going on, because it seemed like there's something going on in the family. You get what I'm saying? That shouldn't have been something that we should have been privy to. So I gave her lashes for that. So let's be clear.
I will say, now that you mentioned that, though, she probably, because I could see Ming, like, recording her if she, like, cussed her the fuck out.
Wait, that little girl name is Ming?
Yeah.
Wait, that's her real name?
I don't know. That's her.
Oh, I don't know. I thought somebody was trying to be like,
no, I think that
like,
might be her rap.
Oh, okay. Don't be like me when I call all Asian women I know Maylene, because that's so race. That well, not race. That'd be discriminatory.
That's what she called herself, child. She Ming Lee. She's trying to be. She's a singer. That's one thing that she did say. She said, "Oh, God bless me with singing." I'm like, okay, well, good luck to you.
So she's literally biting off the Chun-Li. Okay. But
yeah,
she's 18.
So and I think, and I don't think that Nicki should be, like I said, she should not have took it publicly. I think that if you wanted to give her pow-pows, you should have did that behind closed doors. Okay. You don't do that if you don't do that with family. Okay. Now I will also say that, you just said it just now, and I said it on my show. It's like, it's a disconnect when it becomes like siblings that don't got this, that got the same dad but don't got the same mom. Like, it's always either don't really have a relationship or don't really have a good relationship. So we don't know what got going on behind closed doors. She did say in an interview that they used to clash. This is what Ming said.
They're 20-something years apart. Like, that's really what the disconnect is.
Right,
they
like
have
that's where I was about to go, because I'm just like, wait a minute. Because when that little girl was born, Nicki Minaj was right. She was what, 25, 23, 24 or something. Like, I'm not even having a conversation. Like, when you're that much older than me, we're not arguing. Little girl, sit your ass down before I pop you. Girl, you're gonna sit down and get away from me.
It just did not come out right. And sometimes I do have to look at Nicki sometimes and be like, girl, it do come off like you don't, like you're not a girl's girl. Like, you do not like other women. It does come off like that. Like,
it came off like she was on something. She sounded like she was strung out on something. When Nicki Minaj sounded like something was wrong. She was like,
and that's why they need to take that damn phone. When she get like that, take the damn phone. I don't understand.
Like, girl,
is her and her man still together?
This is no who man?
Is her and that man still together?
I don't know nothing about that Negro. Okay.
Well, I remember she said I was single, so I thought you would have the tea.
Girl,
the offender of sex.
I don't. I steer clear of that man any chance I get, y'all. I don't know nothing about that.
Her real name, Xavier said her real name is Ming Mirage.
Oh, okay. Come on, Ming.
They must have a different. Maybe they have daddies. Stop it. They are Japanese and Indian.
Shut the hell up. I'm so sick of you black folks. I'm so sick of you Negroes sitting there saying that bull crap, half Japanese, half Cherokee. Get the hell up out of here.
Ming.
She does. I don't know. She could.
So you're saying she's not black?
No, she is black. She's mixed.
Oh, I'm trying to. I don't know.
We're talking about these are some niggas. That's what they are.
I'm trying to. The people say she's Japanese and is it Indian or Native American? Because there's a difference between being Indian and being Native American.
That is Xavier, yeah.
Xavier, get it together. You Gen Z, you supposed to know how to have these things together.
Japanese, Indian, that's probably a girl.
Indian as in from India, or are you saying she's like, Native American?
We know that they're West Indian because she's Trinidadian. But maybe that's where the Japanese comes into place. But I could see, I don't know. Nicki
they probably saw that little girl and was like, oh, look at her little eyes. We're gonna call her Ming.
Ming.
Actually, Indian, Japanese, and Afro Trinidadian. Okay, let's move on.
Ming.
Ming.
We can talk about Nelly. Got arrested. Riding around. Did Ashanti have her baby?
Yeah, she had the baby.
Oh, congratulations!
And you around here with ecstasy pills rolling up on your next bust down. I'm sure he had some gas station pills in there too. They just didn't want to tell you.
What he got ecstasy for?
Exactly. He going to his next bust down.
Isn't that a sex drug?
You had might as well have poppers.
I can't stand you.
Ignorant. Please make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up.
I'm just saying.
I mean, if you got ecstasy, wait a minute, you being found with ecstasy, right? That means you going to the next bus down. You left the casino.
Yeah.
You might have won you a little bit of change. You was feeling good. Your wife's still on the mend. She's still trying to heal. She just had your baby. That woman is over there taking care of your child, and you is trifling enough to have ecstasy in your pocket to go and get the next bus down.
You do that at a sex party? Oh Lord.
Wait, what happened at the sex party?
You do in the car. You do it at a sex party. You do it at a party for sex.
I mean, you could do ecstasy anywhere. It's just a pill. You pop it. It's not like you don't have to snort it or nothing.
There, you might have to come in and come back out.
Child. Who, me?
Yeah, Darren, you distorted.
How am I?
Yeah.
Girl, what?
She said, my line disconnected? My line suspended? Come on, Kaya.
Listen, that man is over here at Poe. Ashanti got back with you. Listen, Ashanti, what's Ashanti's sign? She can't be no Capricorn because we don't do retreads. I already know that, baby. We don't forgive. We don't forget.
She gives me
and
water
we don't
sign.
do retreads. I'm just saying.
She's a Scorpio.
Cause you around here going back with this man with his 2.75 inches. And he cheating on you.
Okay.
Girl, that's not a good combination. Now he cute and all. He is cute. I ain't gonna take that from him. But girl, you cheating on me and you only giving me 2.75. Oh, girl. I mean, in spades, you ain't even got enough to win with.
That boy ain't 2 inches.
I mean, it's 3.75. Let's be clear. We've seen it.
Oh, wait, where Medusa?
Is Medusa frozen?
Can y'all hear and see me good?
Yeah, we can hear and see you good.
Okay.
Or am I frozen?
Ashanti is a Libra, all just like me. Libras, us
Xavier
Libras.
said he don't care about size when you are verbal. Wait, that's all it takes for you, Xavier?
Yeah, that's all it takes for me too, Xavier. Verbal.
Oh no!
Throw me down. You like
you got to listen.
No. Let me tell you something about you, size queen hoes. Let me just say this.
I'm not a size queen, but Vogue said, "Give him himself that he can feel."
Drink your little Pediasure. Drink your Pediasure right now. Let me just say this something about you, size queen motherfuckers. Okay. Because
I am drinking white cranberry. Oh,
y'all already know my juice.
What they say you?
Comment in the chat if you know my
like Pediasure for a second.
Oh my god!
Hold on, Ashanti. I'm sorry. I'm just now coming back. I don't know what happened. Okay, you said Ashanti is a Libra.
Now, as our fellow woman on the panel,
yes.
Medusa, what the hell is 3.75 gonna do for you? Exactly. But make you mad. Exactly. Barry say all he need is somebody who verbal. Baby, I need more than verbal. I need more than that.
Let me talk.
Because if you got 3.75 and you talk about, yeah, girl, I'm hitting it. No, bitch, you ain't.
Let me tell you something.
You're gonna seem real crazy.
And let me just say this
verbal
with
3.75.
Yeah, no, nothing's getting done with 3.75.
Exactly.
But a 5, a 6, you get what I'm saying? 7 tentatively. At the end of the day, when it comes to people that you know that don't got the size of it all, they have to make up for it in other places, and that's what I care about.
Thank you, Shania, because I'm a Capricorn. We need more than verbal, baby.
Yeah,
I'm a Capricorn.
With 10 inches, and they act like they don't gotta do nothing. They just be like, oh, well, you know, I got it. So you know,
you over there talking like
gotta work for it.
No, because here's why, Darren. Because if it's good enough, the stroke game is good enough, and it's big enough, it don't matter if they verbal, because you're gonna be screaming louder than they are.
Yeah, because
you're gonna be able to hear them because you're gonna be screaming.
I think what he's saying is some niggas be having just dumb dick and don't know what to do with it. Like got all this dick and don't know what to do with it. Yeah,
I don't need that.
Right.
I need.
I can agree with that, but I don't think that's just people with big stuff, because it's people with little stuff that don't know what to do with it. I think it's just a person. Whether you got big or small, do you know what to do with it? Whether it's big or small.
I think that to me,
a little bit of character development.
What, Darren? What to me? A big dick is like 7 or I would say 8, like 8 and above. Like
8 is boyfriend size.
I think 8.
But I'm
is
gonna
like
do 6. I'm gonna do 6 and 5. Now 4.
I don't think. No, I can't do 4 now.
Yeah, you
Now,
can't do 4.
But 5 and
can
6
do-
is okay. That's look.
No, I can't do 5, but I can do 6, and I'm cool with 7. You won't hear no complaints.
Boyfriend size is 8. A good 8 inches. That's boyfriend.
The shorter it is, the thicker it has to be. I think we can all agree.
Yeah. I don't like it too girthy either. Ooh, let me stop, child. Let me stop, child.
I agree. It is
She ain't lying. Shania, we here, girl. We here.
6 and 5 disrespectful niggas.
I agree. I think 7 and 8 is really
that's
the sweet
them.
spot.
Yeah, but they 6
That
and
is
5.
a sweet spot. That right there, Medusa, is the sweet spot.
Hold
You
on,
can hit it
Shania.
as much as you
Now,
want.
Shania, the 6 and 5 that be disrespectful, those are also some ugly ass motherfuckers too. Like they real like
No, because the ugly ones be over there hanging for swinging for the fences, and you be like, damn shit, why you have to be so ugly?
They got a lot of
they
be
ooh.
Wait, I can do 3 and 4 and we go.
Oh God,
not bumping purses.
We going shopping afterwards. Hey, baby, I know that's right, bitch.
Wait.
Dude.
Because I don't know where you stand far as position wise. But
Xavier like to get his back blown out.
Okay. Have you ever thought about two bottom, I thought I did.
You want to bump buses? You want to bump buses?
Yeah.
These niggas ain't shit.
To the Lio, I said he got like 3.75
I might
inches.
have to
Like,
go lesbian.
I done seen it. We done synced
what?
Synced him, and he's real small.
He's not 3. He's definitely like 4 to 5.
5, yeah.
About
but
4,
it's still small. It doesn't matter. It's small. Nelly has a small dick. Like,
yeah, he does.
Yeah, but he make up for it though, because let me tell you something. He came
make
in
up for it in what?
Radius. You already know what's up.
Make up for it what? And being cute.
Well, maybe back in the day, not now. Maybe
no,
back in the day.
He's still fine. Don't get me wrong.
He's still fine, but not if you cheating on me and all this shit. Girl, you got that type of time.
He's a Libra. Ashanti's a Libra, just like me. You know, us Libras real dumb. We're so gullible. Her real scissor coated.
I'm not putting up with your 3 inches if you cheating on me and all of this stuff. Ain't that much fineness in the world.
You would put up with 3 inches if he was faithful.
My man is my man.
No, I wouldn't either. Even if you was faithful, I would. I don't think it's no. Nelly, you got like 3.5 inches. You need to just always be doing the right thing.
Not Crocodile Kari's video. Who Crocodile Kari?
Crocodile Cam.
Cams.
Are we talking about Cam Newton? I don't know.
Who?
I don't know who Crocodile. Xavier, put it in the members only chat.
Period. Let's move on. Speaking of bumping bussies, let's move on. Funky Dineva and Armand Wiggins. So Funky Dineva went on to the Carlos King show to discuss. I think to do some what is it, like some PR or like kind of to get
the video.
Get ahead of the story. I do have the clip. To get ahead of the story, to talk about the demise of TGIF. As we all know, TGIF was canceled shortly after Armand Wiggins read the dog shit out of Al Reynolds. So let's play the clip of Funky Dineva and we'll get into the rest.
Armand mature a little bit so he can really get everything that the universe has for him. And I'll say it on camera because I'll say it to his face. Armand, you do need to grow up a little bit. You need to grow up a lot of bit. And I think once he grows up a little bit and matures, I think that the universe is definitely going to open up and give him all the things that he deserves.
Why do you think he needs to grow up? In what aspect? Have you seen him say that?
Just from like an older person once being young, you know what I'm saying? It's just not one particular thing or another. It's just there's just a small, from my perspective, it's just a small maturity factor that is missing. Coupled with obviously some things that I know that kind of transpired in the background with Fox Soul and all that type of stuff. There's just a maturity piece there, and this is not a read or not to be messy, but Armand, and I'm telling you this, it's kind of like granted we don't have a big brother little brother relationship, but if I could be in this space a big brother, like once he's got the stuff,
baby.
Armand's got the stuff.
So That was Funky Dineva. He went on to the Carlos King show, and as far as I'm concerned, he said a whole bunch of nothing. He pretty much.
Oh Lord.
Oh wait, Medusa froze again.
What part? Oh yeah.
I was laughing at the fact that Shaneice said, "I don't know who these people is." That's what made me laugh.
Not Funky Dineva, yeah.
Well, I didn't really have an issue with what Funky said.
I didn't either. I think what he said was very mild. I don't know why Armand made that response.
It don't take that much for Armand to lose his mind, which is part of the maturing that he needs to do.
Okay. It was given very much that. And like, girl, you crying? Like over, and I get it. Well, I get why he was like kind of upset about the whole situation with TGIF. But I feel like his anger was really much misplaced towards Funky, because Funky didn't even say much. I mean, your shit should have been.
I didn't watch the interview. Is that the entirety of what Funky said about him?
He also said that so when he did the roast, it was 100% like manufactured. Like somebody was given. He was not there long enough to know about all the ins and outs of what was wrong with the show. Basically trying to insinuate that Claudia was basically being a puppet master and influencing him
and feeding
to really
stuff
make
to
that
Armand. And feeding stuff. Oh, gotcha.
Because there's stuff that he does.
I can see Claudia doing that. You know, Claudia ain't shit.
Claudia ain't
hold on. No, hold on. Okay, I don't know what happened. But listen, I don't understand why y'all putting it all on Claudia. Like,
that hoe. She is the problem. She has been going back and she's behind closed doors, pussyfooting around with Armand. It made no sense that girl, and I believe Funky when she said that she didn't want Armand on the show. Claudia is like that. We know every time she does stuff when she was on Dish Nation with Portia, you made a situation with Portia and you wanted to have this whole thing and you ended up getting fired. The whole thing when she was with the thing with New York and them, like in Karamo when they was trying to make a show off of that shit that Carlos King was trying to take off the ground. Like, you are the problem, and at the end of the day, it really gets in the way of you collecting a bag, because girl, how many bridges are you gonna keep on burning?
Okay,
but she got Armand hook, line, and sinker though.
Hold on, let me say this. I feel like yes. Am I good? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes, Claudia does throw her rock and hide her hand. I'll give you that. But I do feel like Claudia is a scapegoat. Like, it's really easy to just put it all on Claudia. Like, you know, she's the only woman. That's the misogyny of it all. But especially now that we see these clips of Al Reynolds going the fuck off behind production. Now, I don't know if y'all seen the clips, but y'all want to talk about unprofessional. You want to talk about somebody who needs to grow the fuck up.
Somebody called on me.
I'm not raising my voice at you.
Well, I am, because I'm upset. I'm tired of my EP not respecting how I feel. I'm tired of my EP talking about me. I'm tired of my EP acting like one thing in front of one group and one thing in front of another. Okay, I have a right to be upset. I asked you to please let me go. You will not let me go.
Wow.
So this is what you get.
Okay.
And I'm glad it's being recorded, because I need for people to see what I'm dealing with on a regular basis. I'm gonna get you right.
Well, fuck that beige bitch too. I don't like him either. Like, you know, it's Al Reynolds ain't no damn angel either. He definitely gave nice in front of the cameras, fake as hell behind. You get what I'm saying? So he a part of it too.
I see you, Teddy. Just give me 1 second. My thing is, this whole time, it's been a lot of finger pointing. It's been, oh, well, Claudia is messy. Oh, well, Armand is unprofessional, this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, this 50-year-old grown-ass man is hollering and screaming at Black women and producers behind the camera, knowing that he's being recorded. And it's like, for you to feel so, I'm sorry, I don't play that shit. I do not like seeing videos of men hollering and screaming at women. I don't like that shit. And so the fact that you're hollering and bang, who the fuck? Like, it's like, and this is supposed to be in a professional space, and you want to talk about a hostile environment? Like, I want to know what the fuck are you doing behind closed doors when people really can't see you? Like, yeah, no, I don't like that shit. So for y'all to be trying to put it all on Claudia, I don't like that. Okay,
Claudia was definitely playing. Look, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 things could be true at the same time. Okay, we know that Armand played a part in it by starting the drama. We know that Al is very backhanded and behind closed doors type bullcrap, and we know that Claudia
also played a part in it.
And Claudia is also the puppet master. All of them ain't shit, and they're all the reason for the demise of the show. But we just not gonna sit here and just focus on one person. Go ahead, Teddy.
Unpopular opinion. I come from the school of thought. I don't give a shit if you 8 or 88. I don't give a shit if you man, woman, non-binary, cat, dog. When it's go time, you're gonna get it. And I say that because there was already stuff brewing. You could tell there was a lot of situations that had happened ahead of time. And apparently this came from an email or whatnot that got sent that he wasn't supposed to get, that was that was supposed to go to other people, and she messed up and sent it to him. And so I know how I would feel if we already had beef or drama or whatever, tension. If there was already tension between me and you, and I get an email that you supposed to be sending to other people, and you over here talking crazy about me, oh, we finna get on this meeting, baby, and we finna go down, and I'm finna do all of the things. So I can't say that I can probably, take this one snapshot of Alvarez. That maybe he's crazy like that all of the time. However, I know how I get. If that was me, yeah, you finna get all of this smoke, and I don't care who you are, because your ass.
I need more.
Don't come to me about professionalism and who is and is not unprofessional. And you out here sending emails about me and stuff like that behind my back, and we already got situations and tension. Now, I'm not saying Al Reynolds is right. I'm not saying whether he's right, wrong, or in between. But to me, I wasn't as put off or as offended when people are like, oh, he yelling at that lady and she in her 70s. Ma'am, I didn't tell you to work until you was 70. You should be retired some goddamn well, not being bothered with goddamn TGIF. That's one thing. Secondly, when you're in entertainment is sometimes, I don't want you to make the entertainment, what goes on in production, look like what you think should be going on in corporate America. Not that there aren't some lines that you can't cross, but it may be some heated and contentious meetings in the entertainment business where you could tell somebody, hey, damn it, this ain't right. Hell, I work in corporate America, and sometimes my boss be like, the shit is wrong. Get the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you ain't not in the. Yes, I understand. In corporate spaces, yes, things can get a little heated. We get it, but in no retrospect, is it ever acceptable for you as a man to be hitting and banging and shit when you're talking to me? Like, no, I'm sorry. I would have been like, oh, I would have muted my camera. I would have. I'm not the one. You're not going to be hollering and screaming at me. Like, there's nothing productive that's going to come out of that. And I'm going to say this. I feel like you wouldn't. We ain't never seen Al get hyped and get bothered and get knuck and buck with another man. There's been other men that have come on to TGIF, like Zeus, Lemon Pepper, Stepper, CEO, and they had a heated debate, and motherfucking Al was able to keep his fucking composure. So I'm gonna need you to keep the same energy when it comes to this black woman. Like, I'm sorry, Teddy. I hear what you're saying. Like, yes, I get it, but at the same time, as a black woman, I do feel like you feel more comfortable coming at a woman like that, at a black woman, specific, an elder, dark-skinned black woman like that, than you would at like a man. He would not be hollering and screaming at no Fox Zoo executive or no like CEO of Fox. He wouldn't.
Oh no, because they're gonna turn his lights off.
And he's supposed to be a professor, girl.
A professor of what?
He's a professor at Bowie University.
Didn't he have a wife too? I heard he was married to some girl.
Star Jones.
That's the only woman with. He's a self-proclaimed bisexual. He's only been with one woman. He was Star Jones was his beard, and we ain't never seen him with not near one woman
That ain't
since.
no damn bisexual. That ain't no damn girl. Buy what? Buy what? Buy one get one free, bitch. No, that is a whole homosexual. Now, anyway, like I said, nobody. Look, everybody had their own play in why this shit got canceled. Okay, fine. Maybe it was not all Claudia, but I do believe Claudia was a goddamn puppet master, as she's always been. Al Reno's very behind closed doors, and I feel like Armand was just that firecracker that really got the ball rolling for that show to cancel, because I think
Armand is a fucking dumpster fire himself. Let's just be clear.
And you burn every bridge.
And I believe Claudia, I think they always ready for it to end. They always ready for it to end. And if you ask me, I think they brought Armand on there because they knew, yep, this is going to turn into Chernobyl. And yep, bring them on.
They was gonna have T.S.
Burn
Madison
it down.
They was gonna have T.S. Madison on that bitch. Yeah, Armand ended up taking a spot because I guess T.S. Madison didn't want. She wasn't accepting that pay.
Wasn't enough money for her.
Wasn't enough money for her. But other than Armand, y'all bitches was getting paid. Like everybody was talking about how much they was getting paid off that show, and I'm just like, y'all messing that up. Y'all sat at y'all houses, basically doing what we doing.
Basically, except for 5 nights.
And y'all ain't even as funny as us bitches.
Okay, let me get a little behind.
I said it.
And y'all was making that much money.
One of them might be, but
fight me then.
We not gonna be disrespectful. We're not gonna be disrespectful.
I don't care about these girls.
Who was funny? Who wasn't?
Dineva.
Yeah, Funky Dineva was funny as hell. I ain't
Come
gonna
on now. Come on. Let's not be disrespectful.
And
I like Claudia. Listen, no, this is no hater shit. They had great chemistry. Like, it was a good show. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they fucked it up. I watched it. I was watching it, but I will say I was definitely one of Dineva's people, and I stopped watching when he left. So, but I will say, for you, Dineva, for you to start going live at 8:00 at the same time, and then for you to say that you were disappointed and this, that, and the third, that the show canceled, like, bitch, you sabotaged the show just the fuck like Armand did. Like, so you can't call nobody immature.
Yeah, because through the whole process, if you want to talk about growing, Funky, you're one of the main people who needs to grow. You are mad because you see yourself in goddamn Armand Wiggins. And if we're going to be truthful about it, the only difference between you and Armand is a few years and a few gray hairs. Now, girl, you don't want to do it with me. Because I know I got history. See, I can go back to the Florida State University. I can go back to when you was at Miami Carroll City and I was at Miami Central.
I was just gonna say, he over here talking about like, as like a mentor, as a big brother. It's like y'all are literally like 4 years apart. Like,
I know Armand is pushing 30. He's been doing this for a minute.
No, Funky is in his 40. No, I think Armand is like 34. I thought
Armand is 36.
Oh, he might
and
be.
Funky is 40.
Funky is not 40.
Oh yeah, he's about to turn. He's turning 40.
What the hell is he?
He about to turn 40.
No, Funky is over 40.
Oh,
no, is he 40 yet already?
He look. I mean, he look fossilized.
Stop it. Let's not be disrespectful to our godmother. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. The last story. Did y'all watch the Hollywood Unlocked Awards? I know.
No, I wasn't watching that bull crap.
Oh, Lord. Listen, great concept.
I don't even know what that is.
It was a good concept, not so great of an execution. Alexander Rogers said that it's about to be like the Source Awards. I'm scared.
What's the name of the awards?
It's Jason Lee's has an award show called the Hollywood Unlocked Impact Awards, where he recognizes people who are impacting the culture. And some of the
Why would I want anything from Jason Lee's bitch ass? Like, that's a real fucking question. The man is vile.
Yes, he is.
Why would I want Jabba the Hutt to give me anything? Impactful with what?
No,
Jason
let me finish. I thought it was a good concept, but it's just like you said, it's not coming from the right person. Like if it was coming from anybody, if Issa Rae did this, if this was Issa Rae's concept, I think we could get behind it. Because basically he was saying that like he didn't get invited to the VMAs, and so he created his own award show. And I can respect
Why would
that.
the VMAs invite him?
Hear me out. I can respect that. Like I get that. Like if you're not gonna open the door for me, I'm gonna open the door for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. So I respect that. At the same time, Jason, and then he's also saying that he's trying to like, I guess like revamp. You know, he says that he's come a long way, this, that, and the third.
Now, Medusa, I expect better from you, Medusa.
No.
You are a champion of black women, and you go in on everybody that does anything. And the woman is one of the worst perpetrators of violence, verbally and physically, on black women.
If you would let me finish, that's what I'm saying. It's the right message, wrong messenger. Like I said, I feel like if Issa Rae, if this was one of Issa Rae's project, or just somebody the fuck else, I could get behind it. But then because it's Jason Lee, it's like, bitch, you ain't no advocate for the black community. So that's that. But guess who they had there? They had like mostly has-beens, but they did have some big stars. They had Jasmine Crockett, the congresswoman,
congresswoman from Houston, yeah.
Yes.
Bad Butch.
Yes, bad Butch with body. They had Christian Louboutin. I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong because I'm American. Christian Louboutin. They had Cam Newton, and then everybody else was just, and then they had Cardi B. But everybody else was a has-been. Everybody else is not currently working, like Marlo Hampton. Like
is Cardi B working?
Bobby Light.
Wait a minute.
He's working. He's selling. He has
OnlyFans.
No. He has a legitimate business. He is selling poppers. No, I'm dead ass.
That just started like 2 days ago, and he calling this shit leather cleaner. That's not. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna live in the land of make believe. And Medusa, like I said, you, ma'am, come over here and cook and dog walk people, and I expected you to be up here dog walking Jason Lee.
I am. You didn't let me finish.
Of course, Tiffany Haddish was there. She has nothing else to do.
It was pretty much the Hollywood Has-Been Awards. It was a bunch of people who are not working, who aren't really Megan Good. I mean, Megan Good just had that horrible production from Tyler Perry. Like, nobody's really checking for Megan Good like that. And the only time we are is when she's linked to Jonathan Majors. Speaking of Jonathan Majors, child, Jonathan Majors went on and accepted his what was it, reimbursement or something, like revamping award that was presented to him by Kamala, by Iyanla Van Zandt. And he gave us.
Is that the one where he started crying?
Yes, he gave us an award-winning performance.
I love you. I love you beyond all limit. With all my strength. With all my heart, I love you. I'm supposed to be this tough and strong when you done carried me so many nights. I love you. Through the fire.
Oh wow, he gets the Impact Award for beating that woman ass.
He didn't beat her ass.
He did not beat that woman's ass.
Let's be clear. He did not. That's not what happened.
He didn't beat her ass.
Oh.
He didn't even hit her. He broke her down.
It was reckless endangerment. So he was acting irate, but she got injured because of it.
She got injured because she was attacking
him. She was chasing him. Yeah. From her. And she was chasing him.
Yeah. So he didn't beat her ass. But at the same time, he's never been an advocate for black women, period. And that's why he's over here honking and shucking and jiving and through the fire. and Megan Good is eating the shit up. And I'm sorry.
I mean, she might be getting her back blown out, so she gonna eat it up. The woman is in ecstasy every night. Listen, that's her man, and she love him.
Megan fucking good. She
Not
can
the
get
East
anything
South
that
is
she
down.
wants. No, like why are you? It's like, girl, like I'm so disappointed in her. I'm so fucking disappointed in her. And it's like, honestly, I kind of want him to get back in Hollywood's good graces because I know that once he does, he's gonna leave her ass for a white girl. I can't.
I
wait,
mean,
'cause
how
he
can
never,
he? How can he get back?
He will. He because of misogyny. Like he I could see it. I could see him getting back into at least black Hollywood graces. They're doing everything in his power.
He'll be on some Tubi.
No, I can see him doing Tyler Perry.
Oh, yeah,
Tyler
probably.
Perry. I don't know. Maybe whoever is the producer of Blackish.
I need
maybe 50 Cent because he got a studio.
I think he has a budding career in OnlyFans. He can make a lot of money in OnlyFans.
Come on, Jonathan.
They making millions of dollars in OnlyFans.
And we want you too, Megan. Go ahead in there.
Listen, do you think he would not make millions of dollars?
Oh, he would.
He probably would, and that's
In
the
a
sad
minute,
part.
probably.
I'm just saying.
That's so
Bitches
sad.
would take out whole investments.
That's so sad. You know that man wants to be an actor.
Who?
Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. I mean, he is an actor. He doesn't want. He is an actor. I'm not going to say.
He is good. He's good at what he does. Like his role in Marvel when he was in it for a split second, it was good.
What's on Tubi? Because I'm always looking for something to watch. The fall is coming
Actually,
up.
I heard. I did a story. Tubi is the highest streaming service in all of America. It beat out every stream. It beat out the Paramount Plus. It beat out Netflix. It beat out every other streaming service. Last quarter.
Isn't because
I
they're
was
original
surprised.
content. It's not because they're original content.
It's show like I mean Tubi. I don't watch Tubi, but I was very surprised to hear that Tubi beat out everybody. I said Tubi.
Cinnamon. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. And that's all I got. Aside from, Erica Mena is getting her own show on Zoom.
Why? No. Fucking no. No means no, and yes means no. Fuck that whore. Do not bring her ass back on my fucking television screen. Why does she keep getting these opportunities? Why? There's no redeemable quality about her. There's nothing good about her. The woman is vile. The woman is decrepit. The woman is the worst of the entirety of the fucking human genome. And y'all continue to let this whore out here. She is out here making a mockery of us. People look at television in the United States and see that bitch on here, and they know that there's a problem in this country. She will be looked at when the history is written and in the annals of time as America's biggest mistake, maybe even bigger than Donald Trump. Why y'all keep letting that woman on my television?
Somebody in the chat, somebody on TikTok said Team Erica. Listen,
Team Erica.
Somebody on TikTok. Listen, and shout outs to I don't know. Listen,
I'm sorry. I had a moment. I can't stand up.
I'm here for the concept. I'm just not here for the person. Like, because it's giving Tilla Tequila, because it's gonna be like men and women. So I definitely want to see that. I just don't want to see this bitch. Like, isn't there another bisexual? Isn't there another person that like coochie
that
too?
girl ain't bisexual. She just doing shit just to do shit.
She's just a slut. Y'all might as well do it with Jocelyn. I would have rather y'all did this with Jocelyn than Erica.
How do you? Congrats. All right, y'all. It's official. It's official. We officially start production on Erica's new dating show. 2 ways.
Yeah. 2 ways.
Let's
it
go.
starts when? I'll let
Tomorrow.
you start. Tomorrow.
Oh, today. Actually, it's today.
Well, yeah, we did a little bit of something. We started. Right. We set the tone. But tomorrow's the big day.
She has so many ideas, and we about to meet this crazy cast. How do you feel?
I'm excited. I feel like we have a beautiful cast that people are going to absolutely fall in love with, and hopefully I fall in love too with somebody.
I think you're gonna find love.
Yeah, I think we did a damn thing with that.
You got a good.
Is this Zeus?
This is the requirement. This is not cannot go under this. Cannot go under this.
Where the fuck did you get that paper bag from? Did you just pull that out? No, listen, hold on. He's definitely fucking her. And you're right. You clocked it there, and he definitely like I'm light and bright. Like
I'm saying this is Erica's requirements.
No, Erica don't like him like that.
Yes, she don't. She don't. Not for
she don't like him like that.
Not for the, well, her baby. I don't know. I don't know.
Safari's the last one.
I don't think. Yeah, I can't see Erica with no dark skinned woman though.
Yeah, no, not with no dark skin. Oh, not at all. Definitely not. I don't even think Lemon Pepper Wings would even let a dark skinned woman on the show.
Unless they're fighting or getting their ass whooped or something crazy.
Or rolling.
Rolly is
the thing. Why is Zeus Network even on still?
Rolly's
Where's the FCC? Where the fuck is the FCC when we need them?
No,
Y'all be out here finding all kinds of people bragging and shit.
I'm gonna make my first YouTube check reviewing Zeus shows. I already know that. Like some of my most viewed videos are me reviewing baddies. Listen, that show is going.
Wait, Medusa, how do you feel about Meatball?
Oh, she's disgusting.
Oh my God, what?
Isn't that the girl who went to jail?
Yeah, she's an accurate representation of North Philly bitches. Just let me stop.
Medusa.
Listen, my family is from Philly and they're from the north side. They're from Northwest Philly.
Meatball is my girl. Like Northwest
is one thing. We're talking about North, and she's a North Philly, silly Philly. Yeah, like I'm trying. I gotta live here. I still gotta navigate these streets. So I'm not gonna get too much. But that's what they get.
We're gonna be in them Philly streets next month.
You worried about the bad for the need to be worried about the beanie. Like she funny as hell.
No, she's dirty as fuck. I don't know if you. I don't like her. Period. We gotta go. We gotta wrap this shit up. This was a good show. I'm sweating. This is a good show. She's sloppy. She's dirty. She can't dress. Okay.
Oh my God.
She can't dress. She be coming on the show literally looking dirty. She literally goes to the club in a dirty ass dingy white t-shirt. To the club.
Not to the club.
I only saw her on the news, and she did give me that she has this permanent thin layer of dirt and grime, like Pigpen off of Charlie Brown.
Yes. Very dirty, very musty energy, musty coochie energy is what she gives.
Did you say musty coochie? Oh God.
Not must.
Musty coochie. Okay.
Darren, tell the people where they can find you.
Girl, we can find me at
mustycoochie.com.
You can find me at the Darren Green Show on YouTube, chat, or you can find me on Instagram at Darren Green Show or TikTok, Darren Green TikTok. We are doing the Lotto reaction video for her album. I said I was going to do it. It was not good, but you guys will watch the reaction tomorrow. And if y'all have not already watched my Chloe Bates, because she just dropped the album on Friday as well, so I did that. Love that album. Okay, shout out to Chloe. So watch that, and yeah, that's what I got going on.
I'm sorry, I'm still reading the comments. I can suck dick. That's the only she did eat that. She ate that one little part, but
wait, I don't see her sucking dick. She give me hard stud.
No, she probably no. She
look like an eater. She like she goes downtown. She goes to town.
She look like a hard stud.
Oh, what about when she told that little kid? That's why you got 4 braids, bitch.
She gives me hard stud.
She's like, that's why you ugly.
Do you watch the show? Like on the show? Like on
she gives me strap-ons of various sizes.
Because I feel like this is her first experience on not really television, but kind of television. So she doesn't really know how to present herself maybe yet on the big screen.
She doesn't yet know how to bathe.
Okay, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like hold on.
Okay, but when Rolly was on there, that girl was going like this and not showering. Rolly did the same thing.
It's called baddies. We know that they're here to fight, and they're supposed to be quote unquote bad bitches. All they do is fight and go out. So for you to be going to the club in a dingy ass t-shirt, like, do you not watch the show? Did you not realize that you was going to be going out and being seen? Like, what? That's the whole half of the show is them just going to clubs. Okay, there's no excuse. I'm sorry. Tay, did you tell people where they can find you?
You can find me at LTeddy27 official on YouTube and on TikTok. Not TikTok, God. Well, I'm on TikTok. I just don't have no TikTok videos. But you can find me on Instagram at LTeddy27 and on the Twitter. I'm sorry, X, formerly known as Twitter. You can find me at LTeddy27. It's still Twitter.
What's going on over there?
Period.
So, I have 3 Twitters.
Oh Lord.
I need to follow.
LTeddy27 is the channel Twitter. That's not the freak Twitter.
You be posting your pussy on
Oh,
Twitter?
I don't post on the freak. I repost on the freak Twitter.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. I'm just joking. And y'all can follow me on TikTok at the Medusa Show and Instagram at Medusa Show Off. Hey sis. I'm going live every Monday at 9:00. Tune into the Messy Medusa Mondays, but I will be taking a break. And I'll be back at the beginning of September. I'm just taking a little break for my mental health and preparing for the end of the summer.
She preparing to see me next month. It's gonna take her a break to get prepared to see. Don't do me,
because he gonna run my pocket. He finna run my pocket.
I'm not gonna run your pocket.
He's expensive. He's an expensive girl.
I'm expensive.
I mean, let's not act like we're not bougie. They need to get rid of that white girl child. They need to get rid of the whole show, honestly, but they're not. But
they need to get rid of Nelly. Big ass chin.
Nelly is 39, y'all. Isn't that crazy?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, catch me every day at like 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock on LTeddy27. Period. And make sure y'all tune into the show. I will be back in a couple weeks. Definitely will be making some more reviews. And thank you Titaleo for subscribing. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all decided to be here with us, and I really do appreciate y'all. And I'll be back for some more, y'all. Deuces. Bye, y'all.
Bye.